Nigeria spends around $3 billion annually on staple imports, with rice and wheat making up the largest chunk of the food import bill. Yet the country is endowed with an abundance of arable land for agriculture. For years now, the country has been working towards attaining self-sufficiency in both rice and wheat production. And with massive private investment in the agriculture sector in the past 5 years, it is beginning to make inroads. The government now hopes to end all form of rice and wheat importation by 2017.
We are determined to diversify the economy in agriculture to enhance employment and explore solid minerals as a major revenue earner. The primary aim is to achieve self-sufficiency in production of such staples as rice and wheat, and to become a major consumer and exporter of both items.
If Nigeria manages to achieve the feat, it will be saving somewhere around $2.5 billion annually, money the country badly needs at the moment, with a 40% drop in oil prices, the country's main revenue earner. When you add that to the possibility of becoming an exporter of rice and wheat, the potential is enormous for Africa's largest economy.
If you are the biggest economy in Africa,
But experts gathered in this hall to discuss the state of agriculture in the country say Nigeria must overcome some institutional challenges if it hopes to meet its self-sufficiency target.
If you just look at, achieving self-sufficiency for food security measures and having some sort of a strategic reserve of goods for emergencies, this is one thing. But to do this on a commercial basis, to where these raw materials must also be used for processing, but also and possibly for export of not only the raw materials but of the processed goods. To bring the goods up to this level of quality will be very, very difficult. To have a proper, for lack of a better term, proper import substitution policy, which is what's really going to be needed for self-sufficiency. You need a great deal of ministerial coordination and coordination at the very, very highest levels of the government to create coordinated plans, to create disciplined plans as well, and to have a stable policy environment.
When we talk of infrastructure in agriculture, what will come to mind in our own context is power, rail, irrigation. We have very weak infrastructure here. We have shortage of skills and modern farming practices. And that's why basically even the 35% contribution to GDP is subsistence. We hardly find mechanized agriculture in the country. Then we have insufficient investment. Yields in Nigeria is a big problem. It's a weakness in the agricultural sector.
The government says it is working hard to overcome the challenges and attracting investors to the sector, like Nigeria-based Dangote Group, which is committed to investing $1 billion in rice production in the country. At the moment, the government says it has attained about 80% self-sufficiency in paddy rice production, making the 2017 targets seemingly achievable. Deji Badmo, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.